Ahoy, everyone. My name is Cindy Call. I'm one of the sales managers for Virgin Voyages, and along with me are my fantastic colleagues, Megan, Rebecca, Lindsay, and Paige. And so we are welcoming you here this evening for our virtual sailor night, all things Virgin Voyages, to give you a kind of in-depth dive into all that it means to set sail the Virgin Way. So what we have here is a collaboration of you, our potential sailors, and your travel advisor who invited you. We affectionately call them our first mates. So let's just dive into this. We're going to start the party off with a little video just to give you a taste of Virgin Voyages.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon. Come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Loving will be easy if your colors are like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon.
Now we're voyaging.
Now we're voyaging, so now let's learn all about voyaging with Virgin Voyages. And whoops, we loved it so much, we're going to pull it twice. There we go. Before we dive into this, I'd like to toot our horn a little bit, if you will, and just share that we are so proud to be making waves and earning accolades throughout the entire cruise line industry. Just most recently, we took for the second time in a row the top honor in Travel and Leisure's World's Best Awards. So we are very proud of that. And in a plethora of other awards that we have won through Condé Nast Traveler, Travel and Leisure, as I mentioned, and even the Cruise Critic Cruiser's Choice Awards. So let's learn what it means to set sail the Virgin Way. Why are we so different from other cruise lines, and why might you want to sail with us? Well, first and foremost, we are exclusively adults. You must be 18 or older to sail with us, although you're certainly welcome to let your inner child loose on board. We have a very innovative dining concept. We don't have a main dining room or set dining times, no formal dress codes. We have a different alternative to the buffet, and I know Paige is going to tell you more about our eateries and dining. Inclusivity here, we're not talking about the all-inclusive concept that maybe you're familiar with. When we say inclusivity, Virgin Voyages welcomes sailors from all diverse backgrounds, be it age range, physical capabilities, lifestyle preferences. We just want everyone to come and be their true, authentic selves when you sail with Virgin Voyages. And our crew is going to help you do that. So we have also won awards with our crew service. We have a very fantastic hostess, among many other happenings cast members, who keep our sailors entertained and engaged throughout the entire sailing. And so you're going to get amazing service and hospitality from anywhere from our happenings cast to your cabin stewards to your wait staff bartenders, giving you an epic sailing with Virgin Voyages. And we promise always included luxury. So it's simple, transparent pricing with no hidden fees, no unwelcome surprises at the end of your sailing. We include all the dining at our 20+ eateries, including our 6 specialty restaurants. Gratuities are included. Wi-Fi, we believe Wi-Fi is a basic human right. We're not going to charge you for that. All of our onboard group fitness classes, shows and entertainment, and essential drinks, which include still and sparkling waters, non-pressed juices, sodas, teas, and drip coffee. Other cruise lines are charging for water and soda packages, which is crazy, just in my personal opinion. So I mentioned everything that is included in your voyage fare, but what's not included is your alcoholic drinks, your specialty handcrafted coffees like your cappuccinos, lattes, that sort of a thing. We've got boozy shakes, milkshakes. So we have a different concept is in terms of standard big drink package with other cruise lines that have a lot more restrictions to them. Either everybody in the cabin's got to purchase a beverage package, or nobody can, and you're counting on your fingers how many drinks do I gotta drink in a day to get my money's worth? Well, we just wanted it to be as simple as possible to sail with us, and that's how we developed the bar tab. So bar tab is just funds that you can have pre-purchased to go onto your sailor account for those drinks that aren't already included in your essential drinks. And we have it very flexible for you. So increments starting from anywhere from $200 up to $1,000 bar tab. And you'll see here that the incentive for you to pre-purchase bar tab is because we give you some bonus. So this is, you're getting more bang for your buck. You can see here a $300 bar tab. Virgin's going to throw in an extra 50 dollars for you. So when you get on board, you know it's all paid for, and that gives you that all-inclusive experience. And this helps us to keep our drinks reasonably priced overall. So beers typically cost around $6 to $8, cocktails around 10 to 12. 42% of our wines are under $10 per glass. And the best part about this is we're already including gratuities. So you're not going to get a bill that says my drink was $10 plus I am forced to pay the bartender an additional tip. So what you see on the menu is what you pay. So with that being said, there is a little, and Lindsay, you might have to hit this too. There is a little video that's going to lead us through bar tab and drinks.
Cheers to that.
And there you have it. Oops. I'm going to pass this over to Paige to tell you more about who our fantastic sailors are.
Amazing. Thank you. Yeah, so let's meet our sailors. Obviously, the great thing about Virgin Voyages is that there is a little bit of everything for everyone. We have the foodie, the wellness, the adventurer, and the socialite. So my favorite thing is to talk about the food. So we'll dive into that, of course. But with the food, we have all the eateries we'll talk about. And then with the wellness, we have the gyms, of course. We have HIIT classes. We have the Redemption Spa, which is lovely. We have cycle classes that we're really excited about. The adventurer. So if you want to go off the ship, go on to your destinations, do some shore things. It can be something really chill, as easy as just laying on a beach, or you can do something a little more adventurous, a little more involved and active. So there's a nice range of what you can choose from there. And then the social light, of course, we have some really fun entertainment. If you're someone who likes to enjoy nightlife or just different shows and entertainment, we definitely have that on the ship as well. So like I said, food's my thing. I actually just got off a voyage on Saturday, which was lovely. I was on the Mayan Sol, so we got to go to Costa Maya, Mexico, and Bimini Beach Club in Bahamas. So I was not shy when it came to eating. We have 20 plus eateries. Cindy did mention that, and then 6 specialty ones as well. So we have Korean barbecue, which is super fun. You can sit around, you meet some new friends because it is social seating. So you can have the fun little interactive experience there. Extroversion is a really, really solid Italian restaurant. You can get all your fresh made pastas there. Great place to use that bar tab for some wine pairings. Pink Agave is your elevated Mexican restaurant. Very, very good food here. You can't go wrong really with anything on the menu. Really good guacamole. I like the elote corn. Tacos are solid. And then we also have the galley. We have the dog house. These are things that aren't considered the specialty restaurants, but once again, this is all included. The galley is great for when you want to kind of do a grab and go, a quick bite, but lots of different things to choose from. And we're a no buffet style ship. So when you go to the galley, you actually get to walk around, check out different types of cuisines. I always say take a lap first and then come back to whatever maybe you want to indulge in. Usually that's a couple stops for me, but yes, lots of different foods to choose from. Don't think you're going to go hungry when you're on the ship. And then test kitchen. This is really fun. This is kind of a science experience meets food. 6 different courses. The chefs make things. I always say it's kind of things maybe you're not even thinking of eating, but you try them because that's what's on the menu, and it's super fun experience. But if you're so hungry after, you can head to the pizza place, get some pizza. Razzle Dazzle is a vegetarian forward restaurant, so it's vegan and vegetarian focused, but we do have the naughty menu. I had a steak when I was just there last week, so that's really great. They have some really great candy bacon to get at brunch too. So you definitely have different things to choose from. And then the wake, 10 out of 10 recommend the clam chowder here. This is super solid. I've gone back twice just to eat that, but great salmon, great steak. And this is placed where it is on the ship. You get some really nice views as well. Then I kind of mentioned, yes, the pizza place, the Dock House, you can get Mediterranean bites here, really good shrimp here. They'll lick me till I scream. This is a fun little sweet treat. If you're anything like me, after eating, you can go and do that. And we are adults only, so we like to be a little cheeky, a little fun with our names. Grounds Club is great for those specialty coffees. If you like iced lattes, cappuccinos, anything like that, great place to go. Started my mornings there for sure. And then the Sun Club Cafe, great place to go if you want a boozy slushy, or the poke bowls. Those are great to eat in the sun as well. And then the Social Club is great too, because you can do some Carnival Classic eats here. Like I said, this is kind of a quick bite too. So variety of things to choose from. And I believe, yes, a video for you to watch about your foods. All right, and then I'm gonna hand it on over to talk about the wellness.
Ahoy, everybody. Well, after hearing about all the amazing food, I feel like I already just gained about 5 pounds. So we've got all kinds of ways for you to work off some of the amazing food that you're eating. But wellness may be more than just working out too. We do have an amazing spa, our Redemption Spa, and we do have fun workout classes. Like we have VHS, which is our 80s inspired workout. We also have a 90s boy band workout. So all kinds of different classes that you can try. And remember, everything is included. All of those group fitness classes are included. I'm happy to share with you as well that we have recently won Travel Age West 2024 for Best Onboard Wellness Program. So I'll just talk a little bit about some of the different spaces. So we do have 4 outdoor areas. We have the training club, where we have sort of your 1920s style New York fitness club workouts like boxing rings and gymnastics equipment. We have the athletic club, which has the largest day bed at sea. We have the perch. If you are an early riser and you want to do your 7 a.m. yoga and sunrise meditation, that's these perfect spots. And then, of course, we have the runway, or I like to call it the walkway, which is our standalone running track. You can definitely grab your tea or coffee and go up there in the mornings for a nice, calm walk as well. And then we have 4 indoor areas. So Sir Richard Branson is a huge health nut. So we do have state-of-the-art equipment. And again, as I mentioned, some fantastic classes that you can take. So we've got B Complex Balance for yoga, Build for HIIT and strength training, Burn for cardio, and then Bike, of course, for spin. So let's take a look at this. Oh, and then we also have Squid Ink, which is the first tattoo parlor at sea, actually. We use vegan ink here. We have visiting and celebrity tattoo artists. We even have an Instagram account that you can go and check out who are going to be some of the upcoming tattoo artists on your voyage. But you can always pop in and grab yourself a everlasting memory of your experience on Virgin Voyages. And I should have a little video here. Here we go. On all the wellness offerings. And I'm going to pass it over to Megan to talk about the adventure lovers.
Should probably unmute myself in order to chat with all of you. But we are so glad that you guys are here learning about all these different amazing options when you are sailing with us. And so for those of you who consider yourselves a lover of adventure, or for those of you who maybe consider trying a new dish at a new restaurant and adventure, we have a number of different opportunities for you to really kind of engage and really experience the different ports of call that we visit on our incredible voyages. I'm sorry, our marvelous voyages all around the globe. So we like to categorize our shore things into a couple of different types of categories, and we call them shore things. It's a shore excursion at Virgin Voyages, so you can find different options that are going to be relaxing, energetic, cultured, once in a lifetime, daring, sustainable. So whether you really want to kind of engage in a sustainable shore excursion, like maybe doing coral reef restoration in Cozumel, or doing an incredible ATVing adventure in the Dominican Republic, or going into a local's home in Mykonos and doing a cooking and wine demonstration, or simply just being able to walk around and enjoy the different cities that you visit on an epic Virgin voyage, we have all kinds of different ways for you to be adventurous, whatever that looks like for each of you. We also want to talk about our socialites. I love talking about this. This is really kind of who I am when I'm on board. For those of you that are the life of the party who want or who want to make sure that you take advantage of every different type of option when it comes to entertainment and really experiencing the ship, we have a number of different activities available for you to kind of indulge in. We do a couple of big shipwide events. Our PJ party is one of those. It typically happens on night one of every single voyage at the athletic club. But it's a great way to just kind of have a little bit of fun, maybe have some drinks, do some dancing, and just kind of let your hair down a little bit. So the PJ party is always a really good time on any of our voyages, which is great. We also have Scarlet Night, which is going to be our hallmark event across our entire fleet on every single voyage around the world. For Scarlet Night, you really get to get immersed in kind of the lore and mythology of the Lady Scarlet and her sailor lover. It's very, very fun. We encourage all of our sailors to don their splash of red and really just kind of take advantage of all the different entertainment options, the different activations, literally from sunup to sundown. There is something new and exciting around every corner on the day of Scarlet Night as you go into the evening, where the big show is happening at about 10:30 p.m. So Scarlet Night is definitely not to be missed. It is amazing. The vibes are palpable. The energy is incredible. And it is one of the hallmarks of every single sailor's voyage with Virgin Voyages. We're also going to have a lot of opportunity for you to kind of do different things. So the Manor is one of our kind of multi-use spaces on board, where you want to get a really iconic photo as you're walking into the hallway of the Manor that you see right there. Or if you want to dance the night away in the Manor, you can. If you want to see a show with the Diva, one of our performers on board, or you want to take advantage of our It's a Ship show, which is kind of a variety dinner show that you can take advantage of. Lots of different opportunity to see a lot of shows, experience nightlife on board Virgin Voyages, which is really, really great. At Virgin, we're all about celebrating. And so if you want to celebrate, whether that is a hallmark event in your life and that's why you're voyaging with us, or it's just a vacation where you just get to celebrate some downtime, we encourage all of you to shake for champagne. It's one of those really great and exclusive features to Virgin Voyages where you open up your Virgin Voyages app, you shake it, it bubbles up gold, you say press for champagne, and pretty much in about 15 minutes, just about anywhere on the ship, one of our crew members will deliver an ice cold bottle of Moet and Chandon directly to your location. Maybe don't order it in the gym on the treadmill. Those things don't really mix, but just about anywhere else on board is going to be a great opportunity for you to celebrate and treat yourself with our Shake for Champagne feature. As you can see here, you shake your phone, you press it, and then champagne is on its way to you. So it's a really fun little addition that you kind of get to have with Virgin Voyages. We like to make sure that you are prepared for everything that could possibly happen, and maybe a few surprises along the way. And so we have an incredible entertainment guide for you to kind of learn a little bit more about the different shows that are going to be on each ship, whether you're sailing in the Med, in the Caribbean, on one of our incredible West Coast voyages. We're offering a lot of different types of entertainment for you. We all know variety is the spice of life, and so you're going to see different shows across the entire fleet, which is really, really great. So you're not going to be stuck with the same old ship to ship. We want to make sure that we keep things new and exciting for you. We're also going to include a really great packing list so that you know what some of those big ship-wide events are and can pack accordingly. Your incredible travel advisor is going to be a really great resource for you. And to show you a little bit more about the entertainment options on board, let's watch this little video. All right, hopefully that looks like a ton of fun to each and every one of you, and you too can experience being on board Virgin Voyages and all of those different entertainment options. When it comes to cabins, we have a number of different opportunities for you to select from, depending on what your budget is, what your preferences are. We like to say that we have clever cabins, as you can kind of see here. They go from day to night and night to day. They're absolutely incredible. We have our traditional insider and our sea views. We even have solo insider cabins for those of you that like to travel as a solo, or you just want a little bit more of your own space. 86% of our cabins on board will feature a balcony. We're really passionate about allowing you to feel that beautiful ocean air. And so I highly recommend starting with our sea terrace as kind of our bare minimum. But we also have got some really great suite options for you as well if you kind of want to live that life of luxury. We have our Rockstar and then our Mega Rockstar suites. And the great thing about living like a rock star on board Virgin Voyages is it means you're going to get some additional perks, such as access to Richard's rooftop, priority dining, and shore excursion reservations, maybe some free drinks, free transfer to the terminal, different things like that. So whether you sail as a rock star or, oh my God, excuse me, just like choked on my own like mouth. Or if you sail them as a mega rock star on board any of our ships, really have a lot of opportunity to live that life of luxury and have a really great time. But regardless of how you choose to set sail, you're gonna have an amazing time. It's just some of our cabins come with a few more perks than some of our other ones do, but lots of different opportunity depending on what your budget is, depending on what your needs are. We have the cabin for you, which is really, really great. I'm going to toss it over to Cindy, and she's going to talk about a little bit more about where we sail.
All right, let's talk about where we sail for our adventure lovers. Sometimes it's not always about what's available on the ship and what you're going to be able to do on board our lady ships, but the destinations that we call on. So, of course, we don't have time in our short time together to be able to go over every itinerary with you, but we do sail. You know what? We're missing. I got to go back one of these couple. I don't know why they're being. There we go. So before we go into destinations, let's meet our ships. I want to introduce you to our lady ships. We have four lady ships are Scarlet Lady, Valiant, Resilient Lady, and Brilliant Lady isn't sailing yet, but she will be sailing with us starting in September of 2025. And they're all sister ships. I like to say they're mermaids of the same mother, if you will. And they each just hold over just 2,700 sailors, 1,150 onboard crew, 1,408 cabins and suites. But the vast majority are our sea terrace cabins, like the one that Megan was just showing to you with our signature red hammock. We sail, Miami is our home port for the majority of our Caribbean sailings, but San Juan, Puerto Rico as well. We'll do some of those more southern, southeastern Caribbean itineraries. Barcelona for our Mediterranean is our home port, as well as Athens, where we do two very lovely Greek itineraries. And then Brilliant Lady, she's going to be taking us to all new ports of call. So we're very excited about where the future holds for Brilliant Lady. So I just wanted to go over just some of our most popular itineraries. Let's talk about the Caribbean. Our Fire and Sunset Soirees is our 4-night. It's our shortest itinerary. But if you are new to sailing or new to Virgin Voyages and you don't want to commit to a full week and you want to just try us out for a few days, the Fire and Sunset Soirees is a perfect itinerary from Miami. We call on Key West, which is a perfect little quaint town, U.S. town, if you will. And then we call on our beach club, private beach club at Bimini. And Mayan Sol, that gives you a taste of Costa Maya, Mexico and Bimini, and Riviera Maya, Cozumel, and again, the beach club at Bimini. So for those of you who crave a day and an amazing pool and beach, fit that into your itinerary with sailing as well, and pick an itinerary that calls on the beach club at Bimini. Beautiful, huge pools, vast, pristine beach, and the food is included at the beach club as well. And then we've got Dominican Days, also very popular if you want to go to the Dominican Republic, Western Caribbean Charm. And then, as I mentioned, we got some longer sailings. This one particular, Eastern Caribbean Antilles, it does do round trip out of Miami, but it calls on San Juan, Puerto Rico as one of our ports of call as well. I wanted to kind of show you some of our med sailings too. So I mentioned our two lovely Greek itineraries on Resilient Lady out of Athens, Corfu, Dubrovnik, and more. Sailing out of Athens, you're going to Qatar, Dubrovnik, Corfu, Mykonos. I had the opportunity to tick off one of my bucket lists and do a Greek sailing last year. So we did the Greek island glow, and it was amazing. Every single port was spot on. Santorini, Rhodes, Bodrum, Turkey. And now I'm going to call out, you're seeing as that we're looking at these itineraries or these slides with the itineraries on them. The little crescent moon icon that you see here will indicate these are late night stays, which are very important. We want our sailors to be immersed in the culture and the destination and spend that time with the locals in shop and everything. So you're going to see we have a lot of itineraries where you get to stay longer. And then when you see the little sleeping mask, that means that's an overnight stay. So you can see here in Mykonos, you can stay, we're staying overnight. And I recall when we sailed to Greece, I saw other cruise ships sailing away at 6 o'clock in the evening, and our sailors were just getting off the ship, going to those seaside cafes to watch the sunset. They were heading to the beach clubs where the party goes all night long and into the wee hours of the morning. So again, we just wanted to make sure that you are enjoying not only our ships, but the beautiful islands and destinations that we call on. And then out of Barcelona, as I mentioned, our two most very popular itineraries are French Days and Ibiza Nights, where we sail out of Barcelona. And again, you'll see here, it's very small for me to see here, but we do stay overnight at Ibiza, Spain as well. And then the Irresistible Med, that's always been very popular. And this year we've added Rome to that as well. And I think we got some more. Oops, we're going to go ahead and pass this back to Megan because she's our West Coast gal. So I'm going to give her the honors to talk about where we're sailing out of LA.
Yes, I am so passionate about these West Coast voyages because I am based in California. And so I love being able to share more about California, the Mexican Riviera, and Vancouver is one of my all-time favorite places. So we have 4 incredible West Coast sailings. I'm only going to talk about 3 this evening, so reach out to your travel advisor if you want to know about that 4th one that we have out of LA. So we've got our incredible 6-night California and Mexico Dream and itinerary. This is going to get you into Cabo, get you into Mazatlan, round trip Los Angeles. We have our amazing 7-night Mexican Riviera itinerary, round trip LA, going into Cabo, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta. Sometimes I hear people say, but Megan, I've done all of these ports before. I've been doing Mexico, all of that stuff. And my response to that is, you've never done Mexico with Virgin. And so it's definitely a great opportunity to try something new and visit some of those beloved ports of call. And then we have our amazing 8-night Cali to Canada voyage. This is going to stop in Catalina. It's going to stop in San Francisco, Astoria, Oregon, before you hit Victoria and then ultimately end up in Vancouver, British Columbia. So really great itineraries here. I love the West Coast. I want you guys to love the West Coast. And these are some really great itineraries for you to experience some of these beloved ports, but do it with Virgin, which is really, really great. We also have some incredible Halloween voyages. Halloween is a big deal at Virgin, and so we like to kind of make things really fun and exciting and do a lot of different theme types of things. So there's a lot of great activities. There's different activations. We'll feature new menu items at some of our places across the ship. We do costume contests. Sometimes you might even be able to win a free voyage. So we've got a lot of great fun things planned for our Halloween voyages this year. So if you want to go in the Caribbean, they're starting a little bit earlier, around mid-October, but then we have some amazing other Halloween specific voyages on our Resilient and Scarlet Lady as well. So lots of great opportunity to have fun with Virgin and to do things a little bit differently and to really just celebrate at the end of the day. So Rebecca's going to talk a little bit more about some new stuff that's coming down the pike.
Yes, I am super excited to talk about our just announced Marvelous Voyages. Not even yet on sale, guys. They're going on sale August 21st. I'm going to talk to you about our Eclipse voyages here. So again, sneak peek, but they are going on sale August 21st, this Wednesday. First up, we have Total Eclipse of the Med. So this is a 12-night one-way voyage from Barcelona to Rome. It is going to take you to Mallorca, Ibiza, Cannes, Corsica, La Spezia, the Amalfi Coast, and Sicily. Again, I mean, witnessing an eclipse is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but witnessing an eclipse on a ship in Europe with Virgin Voyages is really, really next level experience. So again, I think Cindy was mentioning to us, when you are looking at our itineraries where you see the crescent moon is a late night stay. So you guys are going to get 3 late night stays here, and then you are going to get to experience the total eclipse of the Med from the ship. So we do have pricing here. Please note this is approximate. So do check back again this Wednesday. But this is an absolutely incredible price. The price that you are seeing here is the per cabin price, including taxes and fees. So a heck of a deal right there. And you're going to want to do this at least in a sea terrace, so you've got your balcony to enjoy these amazing vistas and views. And then for all of my Game of Thrones fans out there, I'm definitely one of them. We also have an eclipse in the land of fire and ice. So this is a little bit longer. This is going to be a 15-night round trip Portsmouth itinerary, but just take a look at some of the amazing destinations that this itinerary includes. So you're going to get to go to Ireland, to Scotland. You're going to get to spend a significant amount of time in Iceland with destinations which range from your beautiful otherworldly landscapes all the way to your heritage and culture destinations as well. And then you will actually get to experience the eclipse in Iceland. So super exciting, super surreal way to experience these absolutely marvelous voyages with Virgin Voyages. Please reach out to your first mate to get first dibs on these amazing, marvelous itineraries. Okay, and then I'm excited to talk to you guys about our loyalty program as well. If you did not know, we do have a wonderful loyalty program called the Sailing Club. If you are a cruiser on another cruise line and you have status, your first mate, aka travel professional, can actually do a sailing club status match for you. When they do that status match for you, you are going to score our blue extras on your very first sailing. This is usually something that is just for our sailors who are on their third and fourth sailing. But by doing this status match, it's going to basically, you get to jump the line and you'll get those blue extras on your first voyage. So that's going to give you 1 specialty coffee credit per day. You'll have a dedicated sailor services support person on board to help you make the most of your voyage. You will have an exclusive cocktail event, and then you'll also have 1 bag of our laundry service included. And guys, this is a huge bag. You can probably get most of your laundry done in that 1 bag. So again, reach out to your first mate to get that status match completed before your voyage. I'm passing it over now to Paige to talk about our red hot offers.
Yes, we've got some fun red hot offers going on right now. I did see someone mention one of them in the chat box. We'll talk about that right now. So this is the kids sail free, not to be confused. There will be no young ones running around, but our idea of kids is going to be between that 18 and 26-year-old range. So if you book now between August 23rd, the second sailor kid, as long as they're between 18 and 26, gets to sail free. So this is super exciting offer. If you're looking to do something like this, please reach out to your first mate, which is your travel agent, to learn more about that. And then we do have the endless summer sale right now. So this is extended for a limited time, but it's 70% off a second sailor and some free balcony upgrades. And this is for voyages between now and 2026, which is great. So if you're looking to book out a couple years, you definitely have that option. You have up to $325 in savings. This is a great thing. Once again, please reach out to your travel agent. They are the professionals. They can get you hooked up with this and help you get this booked. But the most exciting one, I would say, is just as a thank you just for being here tonight, hopping onto this call. We are giving an exclusive sailor loot, so you can get up to $200 in sailor loot. So that means you can basically, it's your free funds on the boat, or excuse me, the ship, that you can go and use on the bar tab. You can use that in the gift shops. You can use that on your shore things, your excursions, whatever you'd like to use that on. And that's for bookings between now and August 27th. So you have a week to get that booked. So please reach out once again to your travel agent. I can't say that enough. So they're going to help you with that. And with that being said, we are now voyaging, and we will see you on board hopefully soon.
Thanks everybody for joining. Have a great night.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.